What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. A little live before lock. Sorry for starting a few minutes late. Full disclosure. There was no good reason except I had 4 minutes left of last season's finale of Industry. And I could either pause it there so we could start on time, or you guys could wait 4 more minutes so I could watch that Coke-fueled series, because that is what I have been doing today as I have been in and out of NyQuil comas, as you can hear from my voice. And maybe see in my face as I have my Mrs. Doubtfire glasses on. It has been a struggle today, but we're here. We're fighting through it to make sure that you get the C- quality content that I bring to you twice a week for Live Before Lock. And let's fire the giveaway. You can see a little light in the corner from my other room. That's pissing me off. So we got to adjust here. Let's do this. Let's like the stream. Let's subscribe to the channel, and let's put hashtag Borland into the chat. Huh? Let's give it up for Borland one time. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Hashtag Borland. You love to see it. Thank you. Travel Addict guy in the chat. Live streaming no matter what. Yes, except for the fact that I did cancel not 1 but 2 shows earlier today. I had to prioritize what shows were going to happen. I knew that I probably only had an hour in me today. And so if I did the morning show, that meant no Live Before Lock. 89 Cavs was supposed to come back today too, and I messed that up. And we're not even drinking anything fun. Just ginger ale today. Just ginger ale. Honestly, maybe this is my body telling me it was time for a cleanse, because I feel like I have, not like every day, but I like with dinner, or I have like a beer a day, not a day, maybe like 5 a week or something. So it's good to have like the you just got to shut it down for a little bit. Speaking of shutting it down, a lot of injury news. No, I do not. I do not smoke, Dennis. I don't. Although the people have tried to get me to do it, just haven't. Let's get into. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you're watching us on the So Rare channel or on the Twitch, welcome. And if you're on Elite Fantasy Sports, hell yeah. Let's kind of go through this schedule tonight. Kind of a light Monday night schedule. I don't know if the NBA gods were a little bit scared of the NFL playoffs or what. Excuse me. But we got a light schedule this week, it feels like. Tonight we open up with the Jazzy Jazz and the Cleveland Cavs. Jazz are fresh off of losing by $1 billion. Lost by $1 billion to the Charlotte Hornets, but now they are relatively healthy today. I think they actually have just about everybody back. Yusuf Nurkic has been ruled back in. That's exciting. On the Cavs side of stuff, they're still without Struce and Dean Wade. The Celtics and the Pacers, this is where we get a little sticky icky. JB is doubtful for tonight. Jaylen Brown's doubtful, and Sam Hauser is also questionable. I kind of lean Sam Hauser out, and if that happens, that does kind of open the door for like 20-plus minutes of Walsh, 20-plus minutes of Hugo Gonzalez. And then, honestly, Baylor Shireman is probably the one that starts. I imagine they kind of flip-flop the Walsh and Ugo minutes, like 20-plus from the starter, 20-plus off the bench. But I think Shireman is going to be the other one that slides into the starting rotation. I don't know, like, if Shireman's an awesome play. It's nice that he's a cap of 4, I think. We'll get into the projections in a little bit, but somebody like Shireman, somebody in those Celtics are going to pop. Obviously, Peyton Pritchard and Derek White. On the Pacers side of stuff, Nembhard, he missed 2 games ago, then came back and dropped like 30 fucking points, So I kind of think Nembhard's playing tonight. I'm playing him in anyways. 76ers and Raptors, they played each other last night. Game went to overtime. So there was a weird thing that happened, and I think we should have this information before lock, but a weird thing that happened yesterday, I think it was a scheduled Embiid rest day, and that scheduled Embiid rest day, and then Paul George was going to play, because Paul George was initially scheduled to go. And then he was a late scratch with knee tightness or knee soreness. So I'm a little bit nervous that Paul George is actually not going to go. I'm pretty positive. I would say like 90% sure Embiid is playing tonight, especially with the Sixers being favored by 3.5. RJ Barrett for the Raptors has already been ruled out. Brandon Ingram is questionable. I think if I had them pick a spot, I think he's out. I think Brandon Ingram's going to be out would be my guess. Scotty Barnes returned. He was cooking. He's back. But if Brandon Ingram is out, and obviously Emmanuel quickly gets a boost. Colin Murray-Boyles has been cooking, had a massive game, 6 stocks and a double-double in this same matchup last night. He's young. He'll play a lot of minutes. I kind of like that. This is a spot that's going to get a little tricky, and I don't know if the projections have been updated yet, because when I first looked yesterday and even this morning, it was like Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington and Brandon Williams were like some of the best plays that you could have. First of all, can we victory lap the Gafford stuff here? Everybody was like, oh man, AD's out. It's Daniel Gafford's season. They will not allow that man to play 26 minutes. 25 is the max. So you need to run, and he can run good. I don't love this matchup against Brooklyn. Brooklyn's like sneaky, kind of good defensively. But anyways, Gafford, I don't think Gafford's going to go. He was a late downgrade. So I believe the Mavs have 3 games this game week, so I get it. You can still get away with it, but I don't think it's like the home run that everybody thinks. PJ Washington is also doubtful, and so is Brandon Williams. So this is going to be like a true, like 4th unit here. We might see some D'Angelo Russell. I think Max Christie is a little bit better of a play. Dwight Powell might fucking run around. Like, I don't know. I think, honestly, the best value plays for this Dallas team don't have cards would be my best guess. Because I can't imagine Sorare's got any of had like updated new cards. So for me, it's Cooper Flagg, and like I saw, I think it was DJP in the Discord saying I was surprised we're not getting a lot of Najee Marshall love. I agree with and he just put it in the chat right now. I agree with you, DJP. I think Najee's probably the best play out of all of them that's not named Cooper Flagg. On the Brooklyn side of stuff, I kind of thought we were going to see Nick Claxton sit tonight. But he's safe, I guess. He was marked safe. Michael Porter Jr. missed yesterday's game. He's back. Yegor Demon is out. So is, excuse me, there's a couple other Brooklyn guys. Wait, I should actually pull that up. Normally I have my underdog injury thing pulled up, and I didn't have that up. Let me just double check, because it was Yegor. Was it Zaire Williams? Was that the other one? Let me check. For Brooklyn, it was Haywood Highsmith, Yegor Demon, Cam Thomas, and Zaire Williams. Okay. Noah Clowney took like a shit ton of threes. That's kind of fun. Anyways, let's go back. So then we've got 2 late games tonight. It's the Lakers and the Kangs. Kangs are on a back-to-back, relatively healthy. Lakers are on the front end of a back-to-back. I suspect LeBron is going to sit one of these games this week. I think they have like 4 in the first couple of games. We haven't gotten to the Minnesota stuff, but yeah, Ant's not gonna do it. MPJ is gonna sit. No, MPJ is playing tonight though. MPJ is playing tonight. I think you can cook with MPJ. Excuse me. I think you can cook with MPJ tonight. But anyways, Lakers Cakes. And then Charlotte Charlotte Hornets and the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard is questionable. I'm going to say the same thing I said on Friday. Like, I think Kawhi's playing these. I think he's playing these games. They're going to keep him questionable. He's going to test it out at shoot-around, and then you're going to go. So the problem is we won't have this news until well after lock, but I think Kawhi's going to go. Quick little review here of the schedule for the rest of the week. On Tuesday, We've got the Suns and the Heat, the Bulls and the Rockets, T-Wolves and Cucks. Also, I know our guy Snoopaloop got in the chat. How did you guys lose to that Denver team last night? What's going on? Nuggets and the Pellies, the Spurs and the Thunder. So I mentioned the Lakers will be on a back-to-back tomorrow against A-Town Down, and then the Portland Trailblazers and the Golden State Warriors. Excuse me. On Wednesday, the Raptors play their second game against the Pacers. Cavs play their second game against the Sixers' second game. Same thing for Jazz and Bulls. The Bulls will be on the back end of a back-to-back. Kobe White was already ruled out for the Tuesday night game, BT Dubs. The Nets will play their second game against the Pellies, who will be on the second end of a back-to-back. Nugs and the Mavs. I think both of those teams' second game, Nugs back-to-back. Knicks, their first game is on Wednesday against the Beam Bros. That's their second game. And then the Wizards, I think that's their first game, right? Did I not say the Wiz yet? They play the Clippers. Also, shout out to Alex Sarr, who's been cooking lately. And then on Thursday, we get a the Berlin game. The Germans. The Grizzlies play the Wagners for the Orlando Magic. Suns and Pistons. I think that's the first. Is that the first time we've said Detroit's name? Is that only one game this game week? Celtics' second game is against the Miami Heat. The Thunder again against the Rockets. Then you get the Bucks. You get the Spurs. So the Spurs only have one game this game week too, huh? Jazz and Mavs. Knicks will be on a back-to-back against the Warriors. Hawks stay on the West Coast against the Blazers. And then Hornets play the other LA team. So there you go. Zeke Naji carried. Yeah, Zeke Naji had a fun one. The ads on your screen concern you? I can't see the ads. What were the ads? I missed the ads. I missed what it was. Was it some feet stuff? I don't know. The real question, Alan says, this game week gonna be which zero cap player is the better one. I guess I haven't looked at those yet. Before we get into, let me just double check that I didn't miss any other injury stuff here from Underdog, and then I'm going to pop over to my Sorare first. So with the Minnesota Timberwolves on Tuesday are going to be a little thinned out. Rudy Gobert has yelled at people in French too much this year, so he's had too many texts. He's going to miss a game. Anthony Edwards, after being questionable for the last 75 games with injury maintenance, has already been ruled out. So your Julius Randles, your Nas Reeds, your Dante Spicy DiVincenzo, all of those guys get a little bit of a boost. Stormin Norman Powell, he missed the last game. He's questionable for his first Heat game of this week. Let me make sure to miss anything else here. I feel like I covered most of this. Ace Bailey's return to action for the Utah Jazz. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me pop over to Sorare. Let me pop over to Sorare, see what's going on. Oh yeah, Herb Jones, he's still out. All right. So this is my past game week. Just wanted to look at this here for a second. I don't know why. We don't normally do this, but we're doing this right now. So Zeke Naji, Wembanyama, Giannis Antetokounmpo, JJ, and J-Dub. That was good for 49th place in 20 whole U.S. dollars, plus $10 of the streak. Streak number 2 was 1,700 essence. That was pretty fun. What was wild was we had Peyton Watson for 49, Luka Magic for 52, KPJ for 47, JJ Dyson for 57, and then Beef Stew. Beef Stew gets ruled out of the only game that he was in. That was brutal. And then I don't think we did anything down here. These teams were just kind of fill-ins. And then Contender, we had 2 teams get up over 180. We had a Giannis, Gafford, Pickett, Zion, and the Furf. And then over here we had Najee, Mark Wilbs, Paul Reed, Nemi, and De'Aaron Fox. Jesus, Arian, what the hell? Let's go over to the projections here. We can start poking around and then go from there. Also, this might be a little bit of a tighter show than normal. Basically, oh yeah, I said I was going to craft. My bad, Dennis. We can do some crafts. Also, Ice wanted me to do something. What was this? So Rare Hoops Scout Craft and Win. Let me see how this works here. Hold on, I gotta log in. Let me log in. Let's see how this works. Authorize. Let's see, mate. Did I just give up? Okay. I don't import craft. All right, import the craft. No crafting in progress. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna try to do this in real time. No, we're not gonna have a longer show. That's for damn sure, because we're hurting here. All right, let's do a little craft here. Unique. Let's do a unique craft. All right, so we got 25 honey. All right, so we did this. All right. So we get a special tier 2. All right, so we get 10 minutes. I want to see something here. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna show the Discord user Ice who created this so rare hoops thing. I'll share this into the chat too. God, my voice is killing me, guys. All right, so let's see. I haven't used this yet. Let's see how this works. All right, so okay. Generate 1 through 10 special. I don't okay, I don't really know how this works. I don't know what I'm looking at here. We're in limited. Okay, so okay. I don't think I have essence to do. I don't think. Or let's just pick a number. Let's just pick a number. I'm sure this thing is sick, and I literally am too sick to figure out how to use it right now. So, yes, Borland, we got it. You made the joke. We got it. You got it. No, yeah, no clues. No clues. We can't do it. We can't do it. Let's go back over to there. All right, so I'm seeing a couple of sevens in the it looks like seven's the way to go here. Seven's the way to go. So here we go. Number 7. Number 7. Bing, bang, boom. Emmanuel quickly. Oh, he could have been Naz Reid. Could have been Steph Curry. This one wasn't too bad, though. We'll take this. We'll take a little IQ. We'll take a little IQ there. We'll claim it. We'll claim it. All right, let's continue. Let's do it again now. All right, here we go. Standard. All right, tell me what are we doing, chat? What are we doing, chat? Let's see. 4 was Boner. Okay. I see 4, 9, 2, 4. We got 2 for 4. We've got now 4. All right, 4 it is. 4 it is. 4 it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jeremy Grant. Jeremy Grant. Who else was out there? Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson down there was 7. You guys should have flip-flopped there. Should have done 4 the first time, 7 the second time. We'll take it, though, even though who knows when Jeremy Grant's going to play basketball again. Jeez. All right, there's our crafty crafts. Let's get into some of these projections, shall we? Caspi, shut the fuck up. How about that, huh? You got a Murray Boyles as tier 2 early. Yeah, there we go. That is a good get. CMB is going to be nice. Also, I love how much I yelled at Caspi there. What's the link for that crafting tool? Yeah, I put it into the chat. I can do it again if you need me to. Script games. Let's see. It's called sorarehoops.versal/app. Let me go put that into the chat one more time. Next time I'll actually, yeah, there we go. He said it worked. Yeah, next time I should have played around with it first before doing it live on stream, just so I would have known what I was looking at, but I didn't. I apologize. All right, let's get into some of these projections here. Also, is Caspi crying? How you doing, Caspi? You okay in the chat there? All right, let's go. Let's just look by value less than or equal to 20 here to start the show, huh? All right, here we go. Best value. Bones Highland really jumps off the charts here because of the absence of Anthony Edwards. So that's going to open up some run there for Bones Highland. So that's fun. Daniel Gafford again. I'm just going to reject this projection. I'm going to say it's a little bit lower. I know they have 3 games. My guess is he's not playing tonight. If he plays tonight, that's cool. If he doesn't, I don't think I want to play them both. Aaron Holiday has moved into the starting lineup here with Tari Eason missing some time. He's going to cap a 4 and a projection of 19. Malik Monk. So Monk had been exiled for a little bit, but has become the backup point guard. I can't make it any bigger than it is right now. It's zoomed in at 150. So, I don't know. Go see a fucking eye doctor, Alan. The import was made today, and so we didn't have any essence to test it. Hell yeah, Arctic. But one thing on Malik Monk, this might be a 1-week play with Dennis Schroeder's suspension. It seems like Malik Monk's going to do the backup point guard duties, but I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know who Elijah Martin is, but he played 30-plus minutes in the last game. I'm assuming he doesn't have a so rare card. Quentin Jackson here, cap of 7, and projection of 19.6. Like this more if Aaron Nembhard misses the game, but I actually think he's going to play. I actually think Nemby's going to play. Then you got Harrison Barnes. Oh, hell yeah. We can do these hands. Let's do fucking these hands right now. Hold on. Let me go get it. But I'm not doing it 2x or 1.5x, all right? We're going to do it like how it was, how God intended. All right, we're gonna do the OG one. You're gonna put your hands in the chat. I don't think I'm gonna sing along though. I gotta save my voice. I have too many bookmarks, man. Too many bookmarks. Too much porn. All right, here we go. Let's share screen. Not even 0.5. All right, relax. It's Hersey. Where's Grant? I think you guys think Grant Williams is a much better play than he is. He's gonna play 18 minutes, man. He's gonna play 18 minutes max. They're too healthy right now. They're too healthy. The Grant Williams stuff is crazy.
Same hands that work the pain. Same hands I fold in prayer.
Beautiful.
12 years and I'm still learning what it means to really care. They see me on the court at night, but that ain't all I am.
No.
From Ames to San Antonio, trying to serve a bigger plan. These hands that give, these hands that live, more than buckets, more than wins. These hands that give, these hands that reach to every child that needs to live. That's the real gift.
That's the real gift. That's the real gift. That is the real gift. Did we get any more underdog stuff here? That was the last. Oh yeah, Herb Jones. We already knew that. Okay, let's go back over to the projections here. But yeah, I think the Grant Williams stuff is a little bit thinner than people think. It's top tier projections.com, but it's behind a paywall, SMC. So you got to sign up for it. And if you sign up using promo code, I think it's hold. I don't even remember anymore. Actually, let me see. I think I have it saved here. It's been so long since I plugged it. Where is it? Oh, Team Hold 10. Team Hold 10. If you do Team Hold 10, you get 10% off. But I will share the link for it one more time. Oh, excuse me. Man, this is we're battling today. We are battling the elements today. All right, Zeke Naji seems to have really taken over some of those minutes. I do want to point out Aaron Gordon played 30 minutes in that last game against the Bucks. David Adelman actually came out and said that he only played him more than 30 minutes because Doc Rivers played Giannis more than 30 minutes. I thought that was kind of funny. Jordan Miller here, he's got a cap of 8, projects for like 20. He's been getting a lot more minutes lately. He's actually been playing pretty decent ball. I like him more if we think Kawhi sits. I don't think Kawhi sits. I would ask about Johnny Furphy. Yeah, Furphy's been playing. The Pacers have messed around with the small ball 5, which has really hurt like Jay Huff and company. But yeah, if they do a small ball 5, he's in a pretty good spot. Musa Cisse does not have a card. Mo Wagner here. There you go. Cap is 0 with a projection 11. That's pretty fun. You got Sensabaugh. Jamal Shed. We should shout him out, especially if Ingram misses. Shed's been hooping here. That's a real Raptor I'll talk about. He's been hooping. There's your Grant Williams. If you need 10 points this game week, Grant Williams is your man. Tyrese Martin might move into the starting lineup tonight. He's got a cap of 11 with a projection of 21. You see Melton, Sammy Hauser's down there. The Furf. There's the Furf. Smart, Steven Adams. Rui Hachimura is back for the Lakers. Should have mentioned that. Sounds like he's coming off the bench, and Laravia should still be starting. If we just look by straight value here, Luke is actually the best value play this game week. Then some names we've mentioned already. Bones, Gaffey, Holiday, Harden. Then there's Cooper Flagg down here. PJ Washington, but we don't know if he's going to play. Zubats has been playing pretty bad lately. That's why his cap's down to 28. Giannis still only a cap of 42 is kind of fun. And then you've got Mobley and company. So that's some of the best stuff here. And then just by straight projection, it goes Luka, Jalen Johnson, Kawhi Leonard, Harden, Giannis, Flagg. Flagg's way up there. God, I'm dying up here. Maxey, SGA, Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray's missed a ton of games. I mean, or 3 in a row. Hopefully he's back in action. Hopefully he's been back in action. Yeah, it's not like I think this. I kind of talked about the Celtics up top. Like Simons does get a little bit of a boost, but I think he's still probably going to play 25 minutes. Like I don't know if he's getting more minutes. All right, before we get into your questions, we're going to go back over to my collection. We're going to build some of my lineups here. Oh, excuse me, man. We're going to build some of my lineups. I'm going to try to start with the Luka, Giannis, Cooper Flagg. That's what I'm going to try to do. I want to see what my average is after that. So if we go Luka, if we go Giannis, and Antetokounmpo right there, and then we go with Flagg. Plant that flag. What is that? That leaves us with 19 per, right? Man, that might be a little thin. If I look at my collection, you guys can't see this. I'm back over on top tier, but I'm trying to look at my value. I could throw Gafford in this one. The other thing I do, well, I can't do Quentin Jackson, actually. I think Najee Marshall makes a ton. I mean, we could go. If we go Najee, right, what does that leave us? Because I do like Najee. I think Najee is like underrated. So in the 15 range, we could do Jalen Pickett if we thought he was going to miss more time. I wanted to shout out D'Angelo Russell, man. This is real. Oh, Johnny Furphy, too, is kind of interesting. So, like, D'Angelo Russell, I feel like has a chance to go nuts. I don't want to buy hot. No, I don't want to do any of those. Yeah, I think Şengün's okay. I don't like Gafford. Jamal Murray's questionable. Did that just come out right now? Is it for the illness or the ankle? Did it say? Let me refresh that. Christian Brown is out. All right, ankle and illness. I don't love that for Jamal. I think D'Lo's going to have to play some minutes, man. All right, let me see. Maybe we move off of Giannis here. I want to play Flagg, though. I feel like Flagg is a really good play. So let's take Giannis out of this. Let's keep Najee in there. That leaves us a 28 average, right? 28 average. I mean, Peyton Pritchard is a freaking smash this week, but let's see if we have anybody else down here that we like. Emmanuel quickly. I wish his cap was a little bit lower. J-Dub's cap is so low at this point. Nembhard is kind of fun if he goes tonight. Man, they only have one game, but maybe it's DiVincenzo. Peyton Watson. Aaron Gordon. Maybe it's Aaron Gordon. Maybe it's Aaron Gordon and Peyton Watson. Can I play both of those? Let's just keep scrolling to see it. Make sure I'm not missing anybody that we like have to jam in here. Nehemias Queta. I actually really do like Nehemias Queta's spot tonight. I feel like that could be fun. Max Christie could be fun too. I think we gotta blow our we're gonna sneeze here. Gotta do it. Gotta play a drop. But I'm just not gonna do it, guys. And it feels good to not cave to the chat because I am the boss. Like I said earlier, I'm in charge today. I am in charge. You can't tell me what to do. Oh, that was a mess. All right, let's do this, actually. I got a better play. This leaves us with 38, right? What if we then do this? Shire. Let's get Baylor in there, baby. Cap of 4. Leaves us with 34. De'Aaron Fox. Kling Kong. I actually don't love the matchup for Kling Kong or Fox, for that matter. That's second game for Fox. Russell. Honestly, Westbrook's kind of nice here. I think we might go Westbrook. There. This is kind of nice. I'm going to roll with this, I think. Let's vibe. Let's go. Baylor Shireman. It's beautiful. Confirm. We're going to build another one here. Might be a little more cautious with this one. I think we can throw Wemby and Giannis in these. We might actually be able to throw Wemby, Giannis, and somebody else in there too. Well, no, probably not, because that leaves us at 26. Like if we threw Kawhi in there, what does that do? That leaves us with 17. Because we didn't use Najee for that one, so let's not throw Kawhi in there. But let's throw Najee in this one. Why does he keep doing that? It's going to make me crazy. And that leaves us with 27 the rest of the way. What is Peyton Pritchard leaves us with 19? Was it? And then Gafford. Maybe we play Gafford in this way. This is pretty fun. We can vibe with that. And then we got to build some contenders here, and then we'll get into some of your questions. Do you think D'Angelo is starting or how many minutes? I don't think he's starting, but I just think he could play 20 minutes and D'Angelo Russell with 20. Like he played 18 minutes in that last game. So that's kind of interesting. Um, let's see. Garza. Yeah, Garza is worth a look. I was more interested. Like I know I just used Baylor Shireman. I was more interested in these Celtics and the contender. I do think Garza is worth a look. Let's start with that. My cap is kind of high. I think he could go nuts tonight. Like if he was gonna do it, it's gonna be tonight. I kind of want to use. Do I have Nas? What's Nas Reed's cap? Oh, I don't have a Nas Reed. Wow, I thought I did. How about Dante? Let's use Dante here. Cap at 30. That's a little high. That's a little high for one game. Actually, we're not going to use that. Let's. Man. Let's see what else I have here. We could use Quentin Jackson here. Peyton Watson, Aaron Gordon. I mentioned those guys, right? I think that we probably go in that direction. Furphy's fun too. Let's use Quentin Jackson and Furphy in both of in this lineup here. So let's use Jackson. Quentin Jackson right there. Actually, and honestly, like what's Jordan Walsh here? Walsh is a cap at 13. What about Ugo? 17, man. All right. I kind of want to do this. I want to do this. That leaves with 39 the rest of the way. Like, we can really have some fun with that. Like, that's James Harden. That's James Harden. And that leaves us with 39. And that's Kevin Porter Jr. Or that's Pascal Siakam. LaMelo Ball. Like, all of these are pretty good. Let's do that. This is different. This is different. All right, we'll stop there. I'll build the rest of mine later. Because, again, we're going to run. I'm going to do, like, 30 minutes of questions here probably. And then respectfully shut it down as I really feel everything failing me right now. So, and by that I mean my body. My body. Are we loaded up on Bucks for this game week? Never, dude. Never. McDaniel's cap is 24. Yeah, I like McDaniel's. McDaniel's always pops when there's no Ant-Man. So I like it. All right, hit me with the cues. What do you guys got for me? What do you guys got for me? Actually, we're gonna blow our nose, so we're gonna take a quick break. We're back. Rank him for tonight. Oh, wait, let's start with Behringer. Did we do Shed? We'll start with Shed. Yeah, you did. He projects, I think, for 20-something, 26.2. There you go, Shed. Joan Behringer. Yeah, I don't know how much run he's gonna get. I don't know how much run he's gonna get. He might crack the rotation here. They got him projecting for 11. So there you go. Rank for tonight, Embiid, Siakam, Fast PP. I've got them ranked in the order that you have them. Embiid, Siakam, Fast PP. I just don't know if PJ's going to play, man. He's missed how many games in a row now? Let me see. I want to say it's 3, maybe more. He's missed 1. He played 12 minutes where he got hurt and then missed 3 consecutive games. So, and he's not playing tonight. I don't think I'd fade PJ. I'd rather play Najee. Am I stupid for liking Tyrese Martin the most out of it? Yeah, no. I don't think you're stupid. I like Tyrese Martin. I think I would like Tyrese Martin if he's announced as the starter. I think they might start Danny Wolf over Tyrese Martin, but he's got a cap of 11. He doesn't have to do too much to get there. I like him more as a contender play than a champion play, Fabian, but you can do it for sure. Towns or Reed? I mean, man, I know Towns has been a little disappointing, but I think it is Towns. He projects for 46. Reed projects for 39.5. Still both good plays, but I'd lean Towns there. Luka, Flagg, Giannis, Garza, Furphy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Just got to get hot. Yeah, just did that one. That's 46. Played in-season champ for the first time this year and you get 239. There you go, Hoops Bjorn. Hoops, who was your MVP? Who was your MVP in that one? Is playing these zero cap guys worth it? What's their ceiling? No, I don't think so. I mean, because who are they? They're Grant Williams, right? Let me tell you what Grant Williams did in this last game. Grant played Grant Williams played 13 minutes, 13 and a half minutes. He had 9 points and 8 boards, right? So that's 18. That he gave you like 18 fantasy points there. The Hornets tonight, right? They now got Ryan Kalkbrenner back and Moussa Diabate. So they have their starting five is going to be probably LaMelo, Brandon Miller, Bridges, Con, Knipple, and Moose. Then they still have Sexton and Cockburn. So Grant Williams and Josh Green's back too. He's even playing minutes. Josh Green played 25 minutes back. So you need Grant Williams to hit. That's the ceiling. Actually, what we saw, Grant Williams getting 9 points and 8 boards in that amount of time. That's like a great run for Grant. Who was the other one? Mo Wagner. Have there been updates on I thought Denny was fine. Did Denny finish the last game, right? Didn't Denny finish the last game? I think Denny's fine. He came back into the game. I'm pretty sure. Who's the other guy's Wagner, right? Mo Wagner. So Mo's going to cap a 0 with a projection of 11. I mean, he could get to 20, so I guess it depends what it allows you to do, you know? But I can't imagine that. He's off an Achilles injury, all right? Or no, he's an ACL. Is he an ACL? Either way, I don't know. Miles Bridges, Neesmith, Nembhard, Queta. I'd rank him Nembhard, Bridges, Queta, and Neesmith. Rare contender, you got Trey Murphy, Jabari Smith Jr., Jeremiah Fears, AJ Green, and Tyrese Martin. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Watson, Najee, Nas, McDaniel, and Bones for contender. Yeah, there you go. You just need. I like that you condensed it down to 2 games. The MVP was Jalen Johnson. Is Cade worth the play this risk week? I mean, I assume Cade's coming back. I was pretty surprised he missed that most recent game. But okay. Sorry, I was getting a message here about something. There we go. Yeah, Grant Williams is a card collector. Yeah. Boyles. Yeah, we can look at Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles projects for 32.9. And I tell you what, if Ingram is ruled out, I'm gonna take the over there. I'm gonna take the over. All right. Anything else here? All right. I was just checking. All right. No way, John. No, I'm not saying he's playable, but I'm just saying the minutes. I'm saying the minutes that he's getting. It's taken away from Grant. I assume stay off of Sensabaugh with the Utah guys back. Yeah, I mean, Sensabaugh is still going to probably play 25 minutes, but his cap's come up a little bit now that I don't know. I don't know if we want to get there. Well, cap at 20. No, you can still play him, man. You can still play him. You're probably not getting like a 50-point game week, but I think he's a really fine contender play. Really fine contender play. What do we think of Russ? Think he'll pop off playing the Lakers tonight? I mean, I have a lot of Russ tonight. An underdog. I played Russ in my main champion lineup, so I'm doing it. Miss Blackie said Giannis, Towns, Reed, Luka, and Batum. Who do you think I should put in place of Batum? All right, so Batum's cap is of 15. And we're going to do, all right, so less than or equal to 15. I mean, Malik Monk. These are the guys that are all projecting better. I'll read them off all until we get to Batum. Monk, Zeke Najee, Johnny Furphy, Tyrese Martin, Aaron Holiday, Ryan Nembhard. This is by projection, right? Yeah. Jordan Miller, Quentin Jackson, Jalen Pickett, Tristan Vukcevic, Danny Wolf. Where's Batum here? Nicholas Batum's down here. Walsh, Jackson Hayes. So, yeah, I would try to find somebody else on this list. Even D'Lo. D'Lo's down there projecting a little bit. Oh, man, we're dying today. Good question, though. That was a good question. So would you rather play like a Najee and Najee Marshall and a 15 cap than Booker? Yeah, I would. For tonight only, Nembhard and Baylor or Fast VP and Grant. That one I'd rather play Peyton Pritchard and Grant Williams. Would you go Garza or Fears? Let's check. I think I would go Garza. I like Garza tonight. He projects for 22. Fears projects for 27. Fears projects a lot better, so take that for what it's worth. Your champion is Spida, Najee, Miller, Queen, and Watson. That's fun. So Filipowski is not going to be as solid of a play because, oh, man, we're dying because they've got everybody back. So he's got a cap of 18 with a projection of 23. But the other Kyle Anderson has been playing. Kevin Love's been out there. Yusuf Nurkic coming back. I think the only times we could play Filipowski until we get to full-on tanking season and after the trade deadline, the only times we can play him is on a back-to-back. Should I give up any hope on Bam? No, Bam sucks, bro. Garland or Collins? I would take Garland over Collins here. Garland projects for 38. Collins probably 32. 30. Yeah, 31.4. 31.4. I know Garland's been playing a little bit better the last 2 weeks. Any alpha to share about the dog bowl slate tomorrow? Yeah. Do you Coxer? Do you think like here? Let me just pop over there for a second. That like that's why nobody's entering the drafts today. Like what's going on? Look at this overlay, dude. It's at 63% with 55 minutes left. The slate tomorrow. What I would tell you is LeBron's going to sit. So Luca Laravia is going to be a fun 6th-round pick. Although this slate's kind of deep, right? We have an 11 o'clock game too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 game slate. But I bet somebody like Laravia could come into play, even though he's already going to be starting. But no LeBron will have to do more. Jamal Murray is probably going to be a game time decision. I would get ahead of the Dante DiVincenzo, Jaden McDaniels, and Naz Reid stuff. Zion should fucking eat in this game. But anyways, good question. I'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll do a lot on that tomorrow morning at the NBA bit, by the way. We might just do that the whole show. Tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. If I'm alive, I need to take some more NyQuil, call it a day. Mikal Bridges, yeah, we can look up Mikal. Mikal here has a cap of 31. He projects for 40. Projects for the old 40. LaMelo, Okongwu, or KPJ. It's going to be, they only have one game, right? So Porter Jr. projects for 48.6 with the one game. Wow. LaMelo projects for 41. And then Yek projects for 36. Wow. Kevin Porter, right? Do they only have one game? Am I making that up? I was making that up. They have 2 games. Yeah, Porter Jr. for sure. I swear the Giannis only had one game there, but my bad. How do you feel about Kobe White in the second game? Yeah, he's only gonna play like how many minutes did he play in that last game? Like 27? Yeah, you can do Kobe White. Thoughts on Splash Bro this week? Then Clay? No, I don't think. I mean, Clay's just gonna score 40 real life points. I mean, you can to like get there. You can put him in a contender though. I think Denny's playing, but I don't know. No, I don't think Ingram is in. Highest upside play. Remember, anyways, hold on. Less than or equal to 27. All right, here we go. Ayton, fuck that. No thanks. Levine, Najee Marshall, Gafford. I would rank them like this. If Ingram is out, I'd rank them Levine, Najee, Colin Murray, Boyles, and then I would go Trey Jones. Trey Jones because Kobe's not playing one of those games. But Levine, Marshall, and Colin Murray, Boyles would like to get one of those. All right, 10 more minutes to get these questions in. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know, like, maybe just people spend all their bread this weekend for football stuff. Maybe people are tired of, like, their weird cancellation policies. I don't know. What else you got? White or Keontae? It's got to be White, I think, just because of no Jaylen Brown tonight. Derek White projects for 51. Keontae projects for 49.9. Both really good plays, though, so you could do worse. You know? All right, here we go. Randall, Nas, or Dante, in the order that you have them. Best play for under 13. It's going to be Bones Highland, I think. It's going to be a lot of the same guys we were looking at. It's going to be Malik Monk. Oh, is Bones above 13? Oh, okay. Malik Monk, Tyrese Martin, Aaron Holiday, Ryan Nembhard, Jordan Miller, Quentin Jackson, Musa Cisse, and Keon Ellis. That's your rankings for your top ones there. I don't think Paul George is going tonight, man. So I'd go Andrew Wiggins. Jalen Smith, I think, is fine. Yeah, Dyson Daniels is nice. I saw StatMuse trying to shit on him, but I was like, because his 3-point percentage is bad, but like that's not what he's there to do, man. I think Dyson Daniels is nice. I don't know if Duren. I don't know if Duren is back yet. I think the Detroit stuff is a mystery, and they don't play until Wednesday, right? Do they play tomorrow? Yeah, they don't play until Wednesday, so that's like real guesswork, man. I just save them for their dailies. Giannis or the projections say Cooper. The projections say Cooper because they have the third game, but I don't know. Brandon, did we just get an update on Ingram being a game time decision? Was that new? Let's see. Wow, new stuff. All right, that's surprising. I thought he was going to get ruled out. There we go, Weisberg. Why is Mobley the projection so high? Dude, who knows, man? I'm out on that. He hasn't hit a ceiling in a couple of weeks. I mean, the cap is 36, so you could play him, but I don't see him getting to 50. If you haven't done so yet, do as Nismus did. Like the stream, subscribe to the channel, hashtag Borland in the chat. We're going to go for a few more minutes here. I know, no, I apologize, guys, for not going my normal length of time here. I know we typically ride up until about 6:30, 6:45, but we're dying. Don't apologize, Big Zoff. You're doing great, man. If BI's in for tonight only, Baylor, Siak, BI and Baylor, or Siakam and Grant Williams, I think. DJB, you got to be the only guy I know grinding that daily game. I respect it, man. Bam or Allen? I would take Bam over Allen. Rank these dudes. Zeke Najee. Rank these duos. Zeke Najee and Najee Marshall is just fun. If Ingram is out, Amund, I like Monk and Boyles, but I think the first one is your best bet there. I don't trust Daniel Gafford, man. I don't think he's playing tonight, so now it's only a couple of games. I don't think Hauser's playing tonight, Weisberg. Did he get ruled in yet? I don't think he's playing tonight. That's a hamstring. I doubt he goes. I don't think he's going. I think Claxton is a sneaky play tonight. I do. I like the Nick Claxton talk hoops, Bjorn. That's good. There you go. Just for you, man. Just for you. But yeah, Zeke over Zeke and Najee. Zeke, Najee, Marshall. That's like what's that called? Zeke, Najee, Marshall? When you do that, when you combine the two things? Can you talk about the Denver guys? I don't think I'm going to Holmes. Holmes would be in like my fourth contender lineup. All right, does PJ Washington play the second game? I'm Mike Sakarian. I'm avoiding it. I'm avoiding PJ, I think. I don't unless we get a promising update here before lock. It's too risky. I don't think he's going to go. Again, if this is in your fourth or fifth lineup, sure, let it ride. Marcus Smart projection you're asking for? Smart 28.5. Somebody's asking if both of them are playing. Jamal Murray projects for 52. Kawhi projects for 55. It's pretty close. Let's see. All right, what did you ask here? Oh, Jalen Smith. Throw the Elite Fantasy Hoops link in the NBA Bit channel. And what channel? What do you mean? Oh, didn't I put it in? I think it's in there. It's in the announcements, no? Are you talking about in the Discord channel? We got Ian Curtin in the chat. Let's go. Jalen Smith. Let's see. He projects for 30.6. Sorry, Power Duster. I'm not in my description. There we go. That's smart. Good call. Sorry, I'm not on my game tonight. Yeah, I know. We're dying. I had like a good run between like 1:30 and 3 today where I was like, oh, I'm feeling a little bit better, and then just fucking hit the wall. So I'm hoping by tomorrow we're back in action. I got too much. I can't be canceling everything. I had like so many meetings today. And I shut everything down. I didn't do dick today. Why is Bam so bad? I don't know, man. I mean, like, listen, what's his cap now? I mean, his cap must be down. Yeah, 31. I mean, play Bam. I think Bam's a fine play in this game. It's just, he's so frustrating. I would go Zubats. Do you use the optimizer? I don't have a ton of time some game weeks. Yeah, I mean, like, this is what I like to do. I will go to my collection. I don't know. Oh, I had a saved lineup. So if I delete it, I'll go to my collection. I'll run it, and then I'll see what it gives me. So this is telling me James Harden, Cooper Flagg, Gafford, Brandon Williams, and Luka. But I know that Brandon Williams and Daniel Gafford are bad plays. But it does tell me, like, Luka. What I prefer to do is just kind of poke around at my best value plays. And it's telling me I should really play Luka. I should really play Harden. This Harden projection's inflated. I think they're banking on Kawhi sitting a game, and I just don't think he's gonna. So I use it to kind of guide me, but I don't decide on it, you know. Brandon Miller and Baylor or Levine and Tyrese. I don't know, man. This one's probably Levine. I mean, this is up to you. Like, at this point, like, the projections are so close to each other, right? Like, Flagg projects for 61 and Giannis projects for 42, but Giannis's cap is 42. and Cooper's is 40. So it's like you're just splitting hairs at this point. I like Cooper giving us the third game is fun, you know. Two of Siakam, LaMelo, and Mobley. It'd be Siakam and Mobley for me. My favorite MVPs this game week. I'd take Chet. No, I'd take Amon Thompson. Who's your favorite MVPs? Yeah, let me go back. I mean, like obviously, I would rank them. This James Harden projection's crazy. I would rank them Luka, then Jalen Johnson, then Giannis probably, and then I would go Kawhi and then Harden, and then I would have Maxey. I would have Jamal Murray ahead of Cooper Flagg, but then I would have Cooper Flagg. Sickest play of the week is me, bro. Where do you see Ja getting traded? I don't know. I don't think there's any team desperate for Ja right now. You know? Like, I could see Milwaukee spazzing out and trying to do it, but I don't think he's going, oh, Nembhard's in. Bang, bang. Love to see it. But I don't see, who's trading for him? Who needs him? You know? Who needs Ja? Like, Minnesota needs a point guard. They're not getting Ja. They don't want Ja. Is the Bucks, are they desperate enough? I actually think I'd rather have Kevin Porter Jr. than John Morant right now. Isn't that crazy? Do you think Jake? Yeah, I do. I think it projects a little bit better. I would take the over on the projection. I would take Booker over Dyson. Toronto for IQ. I don't know if Toronto wants to do that. It depends. Why would Toronto have to? No one else is giving up Emmanuel quickly. I mean, I guess the point for giving up IQ is that the contract kind of sucks, but no, thank you. Highly paid. Yeah, you're talking about Emmanuel quickly right there, though, right? All right, Booker Towns projection. Yeah, so Booker is 46.9. Towns is 46.4. Somebody asked about Wembanyama. He's 48.8. 48.8. Oh no, I don't. I mean, maybe the Heat, but that would be a pretty panicky move by the Heat. I don't see them doing it. Jarris Walker projects for 17.5. Actually, that's a good shout, though. I think that if they do play more small ball tonight, I can see Jarris Walker getting there, but I like him more for daily, I think. Yeah, Kings or Bucks makes sense. Yo, chill, Marco, chill. Yeah, I don't think they're going after him. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Yeah, people are asking about Cade, man. I don't know. They don't play until midweek. I would assume he's playing. Like, I'm assuming Cade is playing. I think Dern is like a legit Q tag, but I'm assuming Cade's playing. I haven't done either. I haven't done either, really. I would take Mark Williams and Najee Marshall. I would take Harden over LeBron, just because I don't think LeBron's playing both games. All right, let me do a refresh over on my injury stuff. Make sure no big projection moves happen. Man, love that Nemby's in. That's fun. That is fun. All right, last call for questions here. Again, apologies, guys, for this being a much shorter show. Need your Eastern Conference Finals pick? Why'd you buy Christie today? Because I don't think anybody's playing for Dallas. So I'm going to play him in a contender lineup or maybe another champion lineup. I think Max Christie and Najee Marshall and Cooper Flagg are going to play 39 minutes tonight against the Brooklyn Nets. So they're not going to have Gafford. They're not going to have PJ. They don't want to play Powell. You're going for streak 5 and contender MFL. Let's go. Should I mash? No, I think this could be a high-scoring one. I think this could be a high-scoring game week. What's optimal? What is the optimal right now? Optimal is Harden, Giannis, Flagg. Oh, no, for contender. Oh, that was challenger. Sorry. Luka, PJ. Well, see, this is why this thing sucks sometimes, because, like, this is bad. You don't want Gafford and you don't want PJ. So let's exclude Gafford and PJ. Let's exclude these two. Let's run it again. All right, now it's telling you, Elijah Martin doesn't have a card, right? Maybe he does, but I don't think so. All right, locked. Whoops. Let's try that again. All right, Bones, Harden, Luka, Holiday, Quentin Jackson. Yeah, you can fire that in. Fire that in if you can do it. Did you get the flu 19? I actually did not get the flu shot this year. Surprisingly, I normally do. Norman Powell is still questionable. Game's not till tomorrow, so we won't know until tomorrow. Do you like Luka, Harden, Jimmy Butler, Garland, and Zeke for 260? Sure. Sure, man. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Dallas with 3 games. Gafford, any chance? Good players. I don't know if he's seriously injured. This is my problem with my bigger frustration with Gafford is the projection. Right now, that projection's so inflated for a guy that won't play more than 25 minutes. You know? Yeah, it just crept up on me. Normally, I'm pretty good at it. Normally, what happens is I get sick in September or October, and it's like, oh, I got to go get my flu shot. And then that didn't happen. Alan, I need you to ask better fucking questions then, bro. Do you like here's my 5 guys. Do you like my 5 guys? See, Amun knows how to ask questions. Zion and, actually you don't, Amun, because is that Jalen Johnson? Yeah, it's got to be Jalen Johnson. Zion and Jalen Johnson or Flagg and Wemby. Flagg and Wemby. I also don't think I have the flu right now. I think it's, I've got, I honestly should get it looked at, but I get something's up with my sinuses. I get too many sinus infections. Thinking about, Sinners is great, man. Sinners is great. Yeah, 5 Guys fries. I agree with that. I'm not even a fries person. I'm a pretty particular fry person. But I'm with you on that. All right, this is 39 minutes, 67. We still got 20 to go. Okay. Let's see. Luka and J-Dub. Yeah, good place. Good play, Loves. Good place. When do we get 60 from Harden again? Yeah, I mean, Harden had like a 7 turnover game. I'm not worried about Harden. His cap's now come down that he doesn't have to be at an MVP level. I think it's good. Best under 18. All right, Josh Giddey. Let's see. Not named Bones. There's probably other guys we've talked to. Oh, there you go. Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes is up there. Malik Monk, Jamal Shed, Steven Adams, Zeke Najee, Johnny Furphy, AJ Green, Kyle Filipowski, Okoro, Vando, Tyrese Martin, Ace Bailey, Quinn Post, Pelly Larson. There you go. DJ Pizzle. Luka, J-Dub, Gordon, Najee, and Bankero. Yeah, let it ride, baby. Tyrese's out. There you go. Aaron Gordon to the moon. I do think Jamal Murray plays Aaron, but I don't think it's guaranteed. Jaden Hardy or Patrick Williams. Wow, shockwave down bad. Jaden Hardy. Patrick Williams sucks at basketball. I mean, Hardy might not even play and outscore Patrick Williams. Hardy projects for 8. That's not great. Patrick Williams projects for 13. I'd still let it ride on Hardy. Hardy at least has upside. At least he has upside. Would you rather play Bam or Dyson Daniels? You know what? Great question. I would take Dyson, right? They have 2 games this game week. Dyson projects for 35. Bam projects for more, but I honestly would rather play Dyson. Steph Curry over under 52.5. Who do the Warriors play this week? Tell me who they play this week, and then we'll go from there. What do you think? Luka, Pritchard. Yeah, I mean, like, listen, D'Angelo Russell could get you like 5 points. Like, it could be really bad. But I think there's some real upside there. I honestly kind of want to say you should play Booker, but I like Trey Murphy more. Booker feels like he doesn't have a ceiling lately. Booker projects for, what did we say? 47. Trey projects for 46. Fuck it, dude. I honestly would go Trey. I'd go Trey. Embiid and PG playing. I think Embiid is playing. I don't think Paul George is playing. And Brandon Ingram, game time decision. I don't think Brandon Ingram's playing either. I think he can, yeah. All these Nets guys are impossible to project, but I think he can. Blazers and Knicks. Yeah. The Knicks game, is the Knicks game West Coast, though? I would like the Knicks game almost more if they were on the road at the Garden, but yeah. Yeah, I'm with you, man. Oh, man, no, Trey, man, I don't think you can play Terrence, man. I don't think you can play him. Terrence Mann projects for 21. No thanks. Christian Brown is already ruled out. Knicks at home? Yeah, give me Steph over. Give me the Steph over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It hasn't been announced yet, Power Duster. I think Embiid is playing, and I don't think Paul George is playing. Yeah, I think he can hit 35. They monitored Levine's minutes last night. He only played 27, so I kind of like that. If you want to play, I've already talked about Filipowski. If you want to play him, you can. I like it better when we know who's sitting for Utah, though. He's like their 12th favorite guy on that team. Like, even when they were missing a bunch of guys, fucking Kevin Love was starting over him. All right, guys, we're going to do the giveaway here. I'm dying. I'm fucking dying. I'm falling apart here. I'm falling apart. So let's like the stream, subscribe to the channel. Hashtag Borland. Hashtag Borland. Get it in there. Get it in there. Yeah, you did. You did miss Harry Barnes. You did. Oh, wow. Power Duster throwing shade. How dare you, bro? How dare you, bro? Hopefully the NBA bit should be back tomorrow. Oh, that's a good sign for Paul George. I didn't think he was going to go. No, I mean, cough drop, it works. The problem is I just did a solo show for an hour, you know? So it fades fast. It fades fast. We got to sprinkle a little whiskey in this ginger ale, I think is what we got to do. But yeah, hopefully the NBA bit's back tomorrow. Live Before Lock will be back on Friday. Will Shea play full minutes? I mean, he should. He should. As long as the game's close. Like, he's not hurt or anything. All right, we're going to call it there. Let's go. If you win, shoot me a DM. I think we're caught up on the giveaways. If we're not, hit me up. Best of luck. Thanks for hanging out. Winner. It's going to Vuvuzelas. Congrats. Love to see it. Have a great day. Have a great week. We'll see you guys tomorrow. We out.